And I'd like to welcome you to Jefferson College. I am the chair of the Performing Arts and Cultural Enrichment, or what we call PACE series. And one of the events that we sponsor each year is the Jefferson County Shakespeare Project. As part of this project, we invite area high schools to participate in a production of a Shakespearean play. This year, of course, we are producing Romeo and Juliet. And we have schools participating with us, Windsor High School, Herculaneum High School, and then Jefferson College students. As part of the project, each of the schools works on their assigned section of the play, and they work alongside an acting specialist, which is Whitney Dodson this year, and they put together their section. Then we all come together this past week, and we put the whole thing together as one, and you are here to see our opening production. We're very glad that you are with us, and we hope you enjoy the show. Gonna ask two things of you though before we start. First, please turn off your cell phones. And secondly, if you are going to take photographs, please no flash photography. Again, we are very glad that you are with us, and we hope you enjoy Romeo and Juliet.
Two households, both alike in dignity, in fair Verona where we lay our scene, from ancient grudge, rape, to new mutiny, where civil blood makes civil hands unclean. From forth the fatal loins of these two foes, a pair of star-crossed lovers take their life, whose misadventure, piteous overthrows, doused with their death, bury their parents' strife. The fearful passage of their death-marked love, and the continuance of their parents' rage, which but their children's end not could remove, is now the 2 hours' traffic of our stage. The which if you with patient ears attend, what here shall miss, our toil shall strive to mend.
Draw thy tool, here come two of the house Montague.
My naked weapons out, quarrel, I will back thee.
I will frown as they pass by and let them take it as they list.
I will bite my thumb at them, which is a disgrace to them if they bear it. Do you bite your thumb at us, sir?
I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you bite your thumb at us, sir? Is the law on our side if I say I?
No.
No, sir. I do not bite my thumb at you, sir, but I do bite my thumb, sir.
Do you quarrel, sir?
Quarrel, sir? No, sir.
You lie.
Draw if you be men. Gregory, remember thy swashing blow.
Hark, fools! Put up your swords! You know not what you do.
What? Art thou drawn among these heartless hinds? Turn thee, Benvolio, look upon thy death.
I do but keep the peace. Put up thy sword or manage it to part these men with me.
What, drawn and talk of peace? I hate the one as I hate hell, all Montagues and thee. Have at thee, coward.
What noise is this? Give me the long sword, ho!
That villain, Capulet! Someone hold me back, I'll kill him!
Rebellious subjects, enemies to peace. On pain of torture from these bloody hands, throw your mistipped weapons to the ground and hear the sins of your moved prince. 3 civil brawls bred by every word, by thee, old Captain Montague, have thrice disturbed the quiet of our streets. And if you disturb our quiet streets again, your lives shall pay the forfeit for the peace. For this time, all the rest depart, and you, Capulet, shall go along with me, and you, Montague, come you this afternoon, to know our further pleasure in his case. Once more, on pain of death, all men depart.
But now, my lord, what say you to my suit? But saying more what I have said before, my child is yet a stranger in the world. She hath not seen the change of 14 years. Let 2 more summers with her in their pride, everything correct to be a bride.
Younger than she, our happy mother's maid.
And too soon marred are those so early made. The earth hath swallowed all my hopes but she. Woo her, gentle fairs, get her heart. My will to her consent is but a part. Go throughout, trudge about through fair Verona, and find out those persons whose names are written there, and to them say, my house and welcome, on their pleasure stay.
Find the names that are written here. I can never find the names the writing person hath writ here. I must learn it.
Ah, good day, good fellow.
Good day, good day. I pray, sir, can you read?
I know letters and the language. Now, stay, fellow, I can read. Senor Martino's wife and daughters. Count Anselmo, his beauteous sister. Mine, Uncle Capulet, his wife and daughters. My fair niece Rosalie. Senor Valentino and his cousin Tybalt. A fair assembly, whither should they come?
Up
Whither?
to our house for supper.
Whose house?
My master's.
Indeed, I should have asked you that before.
Now, I'll tell you without asking. My master is the great rich Capulet, and if you not be of the house of Montague, I pray you come and crush a cup of wine. Rest you, Mary.
At the same age of these of Capulets, such the fair Rosaline, who thou so lovest, with all the admired beauties of Verona. Go thither, and with unattainted eye, compare her face to some that I shall show, and I will make thee think of thy swan and crow.
I'll go along. No such sight to be shown, but to rejoice in the splendor of my own.
Juliet, what is your will? Nurse, give us leave a while. We must talk in secret.
Shall I leave after I practically raised this girl? Shall I leave? I've done everything for the Capulets, and I shall leave.
Nurse, come back again. I have remembered me. Thou must hear our counsel. Thou knowest my daughter's a free age.
Fate hadn't tell her age into the hour.
She's not 14.
I'll lay 14 on my teeth. Yet to my teeth be it spoken, I have before. Come Mama's Eve at night shall she be 14. Susan and she. God rest all Christian souls wherever of age. Well, Susan is with God. She was too good for me. But as I said, on Mama's Eve at night shall she be 14.
Enough of this. I pray thee hold thy peace.
Peace I have held. God mark thee to his hurt. Thou wast pretty spake that ere I nursed, and I might live to see thee married once. I have my wish.
Mary, that Mary is the very thing I came to talk of. Tell me, daughter Juliet, how stands your disposition to be married?
It is an honor I dream not of.
Well, think of marriage now. Younger than you, here in Verona, ladies of esteem are already made mothers. By my count, I was your mother much upon these years that you were now a maid. Thus then in brief, the valiant Paris seeks you for his love.
A man, young lady, why such a man is all the world, why he's a man of wax.
What say you? Can you love the gentleman? Tonight you shall behold him at our feast. Look over the volume of young Paris's face, and find a light there writ with beauty's pen. So shall you share all that he doth possess, by having him making yourself no less.
No less. Nay, bigger. Women grow by men.
Speak briefly. Can you like Paris's love?
I'll look to like, if looking like you move.
And then I tell him, that's what she said.
Give me a torch. I'm not for this ambling, being but heavy, I'll bear the light.
Nay, gentle Romeo, we must have you dance.
Not I, believe me. You have dancing shoes with nimble soles. I have a soul of lead so safe to the ground I cannot move.
You are a lover. Borrow Cupid's wings, and soar above a common bound. Come, dear, come.
We mean well in going to the mask, but 'tis not wit to go.
Why, anyone ask?
I dreamt a dream tonight.
And so did I.
Well, what was yours?
That dreamers often lie.
In bed asleep while dreamers do dream things true.
Oh, well then I see Queen Mab has been with you. She she is the fairy's midwife, and she comes in shape no bigger than an agate stone on the forefinger of an altar, drawn with a team of little atomies athwart men's noses as they lie asleep. Her wagon spokes made of long spinner's legs. Her covers of the wings of grasshoppers, her traces of the smallest spider's web. Her collars of the moonshine watery beams, her whip of cricket's bone, the lash of the bilm. Her wagon, a small gray coated not half circles around little worm, pricked from the lazy finger of a maid. Her chariot is an empty hazelnut. This is the very mab that plaits the veins of horses in the night and bakes the elflocks and foul, sluggish hairs, which once entangled much misfortune bodes. This is the hag that when maids lie on their backs, that presses them and learns them first to bear, making them women of good carriage. That is she.
Peace, peace, Mercutio, peace. Thou speaks of nothing.
True, I talk of dreams, which are the children of an idle brain, begot of nothing but vain fantasy, which are as thin of substance as the air, and more constant in the wind.
This wind you talk us blows us from ourselves. Supper is done, and we shall come too late.
I fear too early, for my mind misgives some consequence. Yet hanging stars shall but barely begin the fearful day. With this night's revels and a spiral turn with the spies lie, closed in my breast by some exile forfeit of untimely death. But he that hath the steer to my course, direct my sail, O lusty gentlemen.
Onward! Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Welcome, gentlemen. Ladies that have their toes unplagued with corns will walk about with you. Ah, my mistress. Which of you all will now not dance? She that makes dainty, she I'll swear hath corns. Come, musicians, play.
What lady that which doth enrich the hand of yonder knight?
And if not, sir,
Oh, she doth teach us the torches to burn bright. She hangs upon the cheek of night like a rich jewel of Ethiop's ear. Beauty too rich for use, for earth too few. She snows snowy doves trooping with crows, as yonder over a pebble shows. Did my heart love till now? Forswear its sight, for I never saw true beauty until this night.
This, by his voice, should be a Montague. Fetch me my sword, boy. Now by the stock and honor of my kin, strike him dead, I will not sin.
How now, kinsman? Wherefore storm you so?
Uncle, this is a Montague, our foe, but willing let us hither come in spite to scorn our solemnity this night.
Young Romeo, is it?
'Tis he, that villain Romeo.
Content thee, gentle cuz, let him alone. I'll bear him to be a portly gentleman, and, well, to say truth, Verona grants him to be a virtuous and well-governed youth. I would not for the wealth of this town here in my house give him disparagement, therefore, be patient, take no notice.
It fits with such a villain as he is guest. I'll not endure him.
He shall be endured. Am I the master here, or you? Go to!
I will withdraw, but this tune and shall, now sitting sweet, convert to bitter gall.
I do profane my humble ways, the holy shrine of gentle finances. My lips, two blushing pilgrims, ready to dance with that rough touch, the tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much, which merely devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmers kiss.
Have not saints lips and holy palmers too?
I, pilgrim, lips that they must use in prayer.
O then, dear saint, what lips do and hands do, they pray, grant thou, least faith turn to despair. Thus are my lips, by thine my sin is purged.
Oh, then have my lips the sin that they have took.
Sin from thy lips, trespass sweet as yours, giving my sin again.
Juliet, your mother craves a word with you.
What is her mother?
Mary Bachelor, her mother is the lady of the house. He that can lay hold of her shall have all the chains.
Is she a Capulet? Oh dear Count, my life's in my foe's debt.
Away, be gone. The sport is at its best.
What's he that follows there?
I know not.
Who asks his name? And if he be married, I crave his life to be my wedding bed.
His name is Romeo, and Montague, the only son of your great enemy.
My only love, sprung from my only hate, too early seen unhome, and known too late. Prodigious birth of love it is to me, that I must love a loathed enemy.
Then I go forward when my heart is here, turn back, duller, and find thy center out.
Romeo! My cousin, Romeo! Romeo!
He is wise, and by my life hath stolen himself to bed.
But he ran this way and left this orchard wall. Call, good Mercutio.
Nay, I'll conjure too. Romeo, humors, madman, passion, lover, appear thou in the likeness of a sigh. Speak but one rhyme, and I am satisfied. I conjure thee by Rosaline's right eyes, by her high forehead and her scarlet lips, by her fine foot, straight leg, and quivering thigh, and the demeans that there adjacent lie, that in thy likeness thou appear to us.
If he hear thee, thou shalt anger him.
This cannot anger him. My invocation is fair and honest. In his mistress's name I conjure only but to raise up him.
Come. He hath ran this way to hide himself among those trees to consort with the humorous night. Blind is his love, and best befits the dark.
If love be blind, love cannot hit the mark. Romeo, good night. I'll to my tuckle bed. This field bed is too cold for me to sleep. Come, shall we go?
Saw, what light through yonder window breaks? It is the east, and Juliet is the sun. Arise, fair sun, and kill the envious moon, who is already sick and pale with grief, that thou her maid art far more fair than she. Oh, it is my lady, it is my love. Oh, that she knew she were. She speaks, yet she say nothing. What of that? See how she leans her hand upon her cheek. Oh, I were a glove upon that hand, that I might touch that cheek.
I mean,
She speaks.
O Romeo, Romeo, wherefore art thou Romeo? Deny thy father and refuse thy name. Or, if thou wilt not, but be sworn, my love, and I'll no longer be a Capulet.
Should I hear more, or shall I speak of this?
'Tis by thy name that is my enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? It is not hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet, so Romeo would, were he not Romeo called. Oh, Romeo, doff thy name, and for that name, which is no part of thee, take all myself.
I'd take thee at thy word, henceforth I never will be Romeo.
What man art thou that thus screamed at night, so stumblest on my counsel?
By name, I do not have to tell thee who I am. My name, dear saint, is hateful to myself, for it is an enemy to thee.
My ears have not drunk 100 words of that tongue's utterance yet. I know the sound. Art thou not Romeo and a Montague?
Neither, fair maid, ah, thee does love.
How camest thou hither? Tell me, and wherefore?
Love's like wings I did o'erperch these walls, for stony limits cannot hold love out. Therefore thy kinsmen are no lead to me.
If they do see thee, they will murder thee.
Have night's cloak to hide me from their sight. And but thou love me, let them find me here. My life better ended by their hate, and death below the wanton of thy love.
Oh, gentle Romeo, if thou dost love them, pronounce it faithfully. Or, if thou thinkest I am too quickly won, then I'll frown and be perverse and say thee nay.
Oh, lady, by yonder blessed moon that tips the silver all these fruit tree-tops.
Oh, swear not by the moon, the inconstant moon that monthly changes in her circled orb, lest thy life prove likewise variable.
What shall I swear by?
Do not swear. Or, if thou wilt, swear by thy gracious self, which is the God of my idolatry, and I'll believe thee.
My heart's dear love.
Well, do not swear. Although I take joy in thee, I take no joy in this contract tonight.
Thou leave me so unsatisfied.
What satisfaction canst thou have tonight?
In exchange of thy love's faithful vow for mine.
Juliet,
I hear some noise from within. Dear love, adieu.
Juliet.
Anon! Sweet Montague, be true. Stay but a little. I will come again.
Oh, blessed, blessed night. What I am feared, being a night, this is all but a dream. Too flattering sweet to be substantial.
3 words, dear Romeo, and good night, indeed. If that thy bent of love be honorable, thy purpose marriage, send me word tomorrow by one I'll procure to come to thee. Where and what time thou wilt perform the rite, and all my fortunes at thy foot I'll lay, and I'll follow thee, my lord, throughout the world.
Madam.
I come, but if thou meanest not well, I do beseech thee.
Madam.
By and by I come to seize thy suit and leave me to my grief. Tomorrow I will send.
Drives my soul.
1,000 times good night.
1,000 times the worst to want thy light. Love goes towards love as schoolboys from their books. But love from love towards school with heavy looks.
Hist, Romeo, hist, Romeo.
My sweet,
What o'clock shall I send for thee?
by the hour of 9.
I will not fail. 'Tis 20 years till then. I did forgot why I did call thee back.
Let me stand here till thou remember it.
I shall forget to have thee stand there still, remembering how I love thy company.
And I'll stay here to have thee still forget.
'Tis almost morning I'd have thee gone, yet no further than a wanton bird that lets hop the door from her hand.
But I were that bird.
Sweet, so would I, yet I should kill thee with much cherishing. Good night, good night. Parting is such sweet sorrow that I shall say good night till it be morrow.
Sleep dwell upon thine eyes, peace in thy breast. Would I were sleep and peace so sweet to rest. Hence will I go to my ghostly father's cell, his help to crave and my dear hap to tell.
The gray-eyed morn smiled on the frowning night, checkering the eastern clouds with streaks of light, from forth day's path and Titan's fiery wheels. Now, ere the sun advance his burning eye, the day to cheer and night's dank dew to dry, I must upfill this osier cage of ours with baleful weeds and precious juice flowers.
Good morrow, father.
Benedicte, what early tongue so sweet salute me? Our Romeo hath not been in bed tonight. God pardon sin, wast thou with Rosaline?
With Rosaline, my ghostly father, no. I have forgot that name, and that name is woe.
That's my good son. But where hast thou been then?
I'll tell thee ere thou ask me again. I've been feasting with mine enemy, where on a sudden one hath wounded me. Both are remedies within thy help and holy physic lies.
Be plain, good son, and homely in thy drift. Riddling confession finds but riddling shrift.
And plainly know my heart's dear love is set on the fair daughter of rich Capulet. As mine on hers, so hers set on mine, and all combine. Say what thou must combine by holy marriage. When and where and how I'll tell thee as we pass, but this I pray, thou consent to marry us today.
Holy St. Francis, a change is here. Is Rosalind that thou didst love so dear, so soon forsaken? Young men's love then lies, not truly in their hearts, but in their eyes.
Great be, chide me not. Her I love now, doth grace for grace and love for love allow. The other did not so.
In one respect I'll be, for this alliance may so happy prove to turn your household's rancor to pure love.
Let us hence, I stand on sudden haste.
Wisely and slow, they stumble that run fast.
Where the devil should this Romeo be? Came he not home tonight?
Not to his father's, I spoke with his man.
Why, that same pale, hard-hearted wench that Rosaline torments him so that he will sure run mad.
Tybalt, the kinsman of old Capulet, had sent a letter to his father's house.
A challenge on my life.
Romeo will answer it.
Any man that can write may answer a letter.
Here comes Romeo. Here comes Romeo.
Signor Romeo, bonjour. There's a French salutation to your French slop. You gave us the counterfeit fairly last night.
Moral to you both. What counterfeit did I give you?
The slip, sir, the slip. Can you not conceive?
Well, here's goodly gear.
A sail, a sail.
Peter, enough. My fan, Peter.
Good Peter, to hide her face, for the fan's the fairer of the two.
Gentlemen, can any of you tell me where I may find the young Romeo?
Well, I could tell you, but the young Romeo will be older when you found him than when you had sought him. I am the youngest of that name, for fault, of course.
If you be he, sir, I desire some confidence within you.
Abad, so ho!
What hast thou found?
No hair, sir, unless a hair, sir, in a Linton pie, that is stale and whore ere it be spent. Romeo, will you come to your father's? Will to dinner thither?
I will follow.
Farewell, ancient lady, farewell. Lady!
Mary, farewell! Pray you, sir, what saucy merchant was this that was so full of his ropery?
Oh, just a gentleman, nurse, that loves to hear himself talk.
Now before God, I am so vexed that every part about me quivers. Scurvy knave! Pray you, sir, as I told you before, my young lady bids me inquire you out.
Bid her advise. She means to come to Strict this afternoon, to Father Lawrence's cell, to be shrived and married. Oh, please, here is for that name.
No, truly, sir, not a penny.
Oh, please, I insist.
This afternoon, then. Well, she shall be there.
Farewell. Commend me to thy lady.
Aye, 1,000 times. Peter, enough. Go, take my fan and a pace.
The clock struck 9 when I did send the nurse. In half an hour she promised to return. Perchance she cannot meet him. That's not so. Oh, she's lame. Oh God, she comes. Oh, honey nurse, what news hast thou me with him? Send thy man away.
Peter, stay at the gates.
Now, good, sweet nurse, why thou lookest sad? Though news be sad, yet tell them merrily.
I am weary. Give me leave a while. Fie, how my bones ache. What a jaunts have I had.
I wouldest thou had my bones and I thy news. Nay, I pray thee speak, good nurse, speak.
Jesu, what haste? Can you not stay a while? Do you not see I'm out of breath?
How art thou out of breath when thou hast breath to say to me that thou art out of breath? Now, is thy news good or bad? Answer to that. What says he to our marriage? What of that?
Lord, how my head aches. What a head have I. Oh, my back. Oh, to the other side. Beshrew your heart for sending me about to catch my death with jouncing up and down.
In faith, I am sorry that thou art not well. Sweet, sweet, sweet nurse, tell me, what says my love?
Your love says, like an honest gentleman, and a kind and a courteous, and I warrant, a virtuous. Where is your mother?
Where is my mother? Why, she is within. Where should she be? How oddly thou repliest. Your love says, like an honest gentleman, where is your mother?
Have you got leave to go shrift today?
I have.
Then hie you hence to Friar Lawrence cell. There stays a husband to make you a wife.
Hie to high fortune, honest nurse, farewell.
So smile the heavens upon this holy act, that after hours with sorrows chide us not.
Amen. But come what sorrow can, it cannot come to veil the exchange of joy that one short man gives me in her sight. For it is enough that I might call her mine.
These violent delights have violent ends, and in their triumph die, like fire and powder, which as they kiss, consume. Here comes the lady, oh, so light of foot, will narrow out the everlasting flint.
Good even to my ghostly confessor.
Let rich music's tongue unfold the imagined happiness that both receive in either by this year encounter.
Come with me, and we will make short work, for by reeds shall not be alone, till holy church incorporate 2 in 1.
Thy head is as full of quarrels as an egg is full of meat. Thou hast quarrelled with a man in the street for coughing too loud, and he hath wakened thy dog that hath lain asleep in the sun. And yet thou wilt tutor me from quarrelling?
By my head, here come the Capulets.
By my heel, I care not.
Gentlemen, good den. A word with one of you.
And but one word with one of us. Couple with something. Make it a word, and a blow.
You shall find me apt enough for that, sir, and you will give me occasion.
Could you not take some occasion without giving?
Mercutio, thou consortest with Romeo.
Consort, does thou make us minstrels? Here's thy fiddlestick. Here's that which shall make you dance.
We talk here in the public haunt of men. Either withdraw unto some private place and reason coldly of thy grievances, or else depart. Here all eyes gaze on thee.
Men's eyes are made to gaze, and let them look. I shall not budge for no man's pleasure, I.
Then peace be with you. Here comes my man. Romeo, the love I bear thee can afford no better term than this. Thou art a villain.
Tybalt, the reason I have to love thee doth much excuse the appertaining rage of such greeting. Villain am I none, therefore farewell, I see you notice me not.
Boy, this shall not excuse the injuries thou hast done me. Therefore turn and draw.
I do protest, I never injured thee, but love thee better than thou canst advise. Till shalt know the reason of my love, and so, good Capulet, which name I tender dearly as mine own, be satisfied.
Oh, calm, dishonorable, vile submission. Tybalt, rat catcher, will you walk?
What wouldst thou have with me?
Good king of cats, nothing for me for 9 lives.
I implore you.
Good Mercutio, put thy sword up.
Come, sir.
Tybalt, Mercutio, the prince hath forbidden us banning and burn the streets. Hold Tybalt, good Mercutio.
I am hurt. A plague on both your houses. I am sped. Is he gone and hath nothing?
What? Art thou hurt?
A scratch, a scratch. Where is my page? Go, villain, fetch a surgeon.
Courage, man, hurt cannot be much.
which is not so deep as a well, nor so wide as a church door, but 'tis enough to well serve. Ask free tomorrow, and we'll find a great man in both your houses. Why came you between us? I was hurt beneath your arm.
All for the best.
And William, help me into some house, or I fear I shall faint. I'll play on both your houses. They made words mean of me, I swear it. Your houses!
This gentleman, the prince's cousin, my very friend, had got to moral hurt in my behalf. Oh, sweet Juliet, thy beauty hath made me effeminate, and my temper softened, valor's steel.
Oh, Romeo! Brave Mercutio's dead!
This day's black veil more days doth depend. This but begins the woe others must end.
Here comes the fierce Tybalt, back again.
Alive in triumph, Mercutio slain. Away from heaven, respective lenity. In fire-eyed fury be my conduct now. Tybalt, Mercutio's soul's but little way above our heads, staying for thine to keep him company. Either thou, or I, or both, must go with him.
Thou wretched boy, that did consort with him here, shalt with him hence.
This shall determine that.
Where are the vile beginners of this fray?
Oh, noble prince, I must discover all, the unlucky manage of this fatal brawl. Here lies the man, slain by young Romeo. Thou slew kinsman, brave Mercutio.
Tybalt, my cousin. Oh, my brother's child.
Then Bolio, who began this bloody fray?
Tybalt here slain, who Romeo's hand did slay. Tybalt hit the life of stout Mercutio, but by and by comes back to Romeo, who had but newly entertained revenge. And to it they go like lightning, for ere I could try to part them. This is the truth, or let Benvolio die.
He is a kinsman to the Montague. Affection makes him false. He speaks not true. I beg for justice, which thou, prince, must give. Romeo slew Tybalt. Romeo must not live.
He was Mercutio's friend. His faults conclude, but the law should end the life of Tybalt.
And for that offense, immediately we do exile him hence. Let Romeo hence in haste, else when he is found, that hour is his last. Now bear this body and attend our will.
Such a Wagner Satan would whip you to the west and bring in cloudy night immediately. Oh, come, night, come, Romeo, come, thou day and night. I will lie upon the wings of night, whether that new snow upon a raven's back. Come, gentle night, come, loving, black-browed night. Now, nurse, what news? And why dost thou wring thy hands?
Well, a day. He's dead, he's dead, he's dead. Whoever thought it, Romeo.
What Tybalt art thou that torment me thus?
Tybalt, the best friend that ever I had, that I should live to see thee dead.
What storm is this that blows so contrary? Is Romeo and Tybalt slaughtered my dear-loved cousin and my dear lord?
Tybalt is gone and Romeo banished. Romeo, we killed him. He is banished.
Oh, God, Romeo's hands shed Tybalt's blood.
Did it last the day it did?
Oh, servant's heart. Hid with a flowering face. Did ever dragon keep so fair a cape? Beautiful
identical, just opposite of what thou justly seemst. A damned saint, an honorable villain. Fetch me some aqua vita, these griefs, these woes, these sorrows make me old. Shame no Romeo.
Blistered be thy tongue for such a wish. He was not born to shame, for upon his brow shame is ashamed to sit.
Oh, what a beast was I to chide at him. Will you speak well of him that killed your cousin?
Shall I speak ill of him that is my husband?
Oh my lord, what tongue shall smooth thy name with I? My 3 hours wife have mangled it. But wherefore, villain, didst thou kill my cousin? That villain cousin would have killed my husband. Back to tears, back to your native spring, and I to my wedding bed. And dead, not Romeo. Take my maidenhead. I'll fight Romeo. Well, where he is. Hark ye, your Romeo will be here tonight. I'll to him, he's in Lawrence himself. I'll give this ring to my true knight. Bid him come take his last farewell.
Come forth, thou fearful man. Afflictions enamored of thy parts, empowered what into calamity.
Father, what news? What is the prince's doom?
Not body's death, but body's banishment.
Ah, banishment. Be merciful, say death. For exile hath more terror in his look, much more than death. Do not say banishment.
Hence from Verona art thou banished. Be patient, the world is broad and wide.
There is no world without Verona walls, but purgatory, torture, and hell itself.
O deadly sin, O rude unthankfulness, thy fault our laws call death, but the kind prince taking thy part hath rushed aside the law and turned that black word death to banishment. This is a dear mercy, and I cease it not.
Tis torture, not mercy. Heaven is here where Juliet lives.
Arise, good Romeo, one knocks. Hark how they knock, who's there? Romeo, arise, that will be taken. Stay a while, stand up. Who knocks so hard? What's your will?
Let me come in and you shall know my errand. I come from Lady Juliet.
Welcome then.
Oh, holy friar. Oh, tell me, holy friar, where is my lady's lord? Where is Romeo?
There on the ground, with his own tears made drunk.
Stand up. Stand it. You be a man. For Juliet's sake, for her sake, rise and stand.
Nurse, thou speak of Juliet? How is it with her? Does she think me an old murderer now that I seen a child put up our joy with blood litter removed from her own?
Oh, she does nothing, sir, but weeps and weeps. Now falls on the bed and then starts up again. And Tybalt calls and on Romeo cries and then down falls again.
Oh, tell me, friar, tell me, in what vile part of anatomy doth my name lodge? Tell me why they sack the hateful man.
Hold thy desperate hand. Art thou a man? Thy form cries out thou art. Thy tears are womanish, thy wild acts denounce the unreasonable fury of a beast. Go to thy love as was decreed, henceforth and comfort her. But stay not till the watch be set. For then thou go to Mantua, till we find a time to blaze your marriage, reconcile your friends, make pardon of the prince, and call thee back.
Oh, Lord, I could have stayed here all the night to hear thy good counsel. Oh, what learning is. Hark ye, I'll tell my lady will come. Here, sir, a ring she bid me give you, sir. Hide, you make haste, for it grows very late.
How about my comfort is revived by this?
Go hence, good night.
But, well, things have fallen out so unluckily, sir, we have had no time to move our daughter.
These times will afford no time to woo. Madam, good night, and commend me to your daughter.
I will. Make her mind early tomorrow. Tonight she's need of her happiness.
Sir Paris, I will make a desperate tender of my child's love. I think she will be ruled in all respects by me. Nay more, I doubt not. Wife, go you to her ere you go to bed, and acquaint her my son Paris' love. And bid her, mark you me, on Wednesday next. But soft, what day is this?
Monday, my lord.
Well, Wednesday is too soon. A Thursday, tell her, she shall be married to this noble earl.
My lord, I would have it Thursday be tomorrow.
Well, Thursday, get you gone.
Wilt thou be gone? It is not yet your day. It was the nightingale and not the lark that pierced the fearful hollow of my ear.
It was the law, the herald of the moon. I must be gone and live, or stay and die.
Yon light is not daylight, I know it I. It is some meteor that the sun exhales to be to thee this night a torchbearer.
Oh, stay it. Thou needst not to be gone.
Let me be taken. Let me be put to death. I'm content, so thou wilt have it so.
Oh, it is. High canst be gone, away. It is the lark that sings so out of tune, shrining harsh whispers and discordant sharps. Some say the lark makes for sweet division. Stop not be so, for she divideth us. And thou be gone, more light and light it grows.
Or light and light and dark our woes.
Madam,
Nurse,
your lady mother is coming to your chamber. The day is broke. Be wary, look about.
open the window, let day in and let light out.
Farewell, farewell. One kiss and I'll descend.
Oh, thinkst thou we shall ever meet again?
I doubt it not, for all these woes shall serve as sweet discourses in our time to come.
Oh, I have an old my soul.
Why, how now, Juliet?
Madam, I am not well.
Evermore weeping for your cousin's death? But now I'll tell thee joyful tidings, girl.
Joyfully spell in such a news. What are they? Beseech you, ladyship.
Mary, my child, early next Thursday morn, the valiant, young, and noble gentleman of County Paris at St. Peter's Church shall happily make thee there a joyful bride.
Now by St. Peter's Church, and Peter too, he shall not make me there a joyful bride.
How now, a conduit girl, what still in tears? How now, wife, have you delivered to her our decree?
Aye, sir, but she will none.
How? She will none. Doth she not give us thanks? Doth she not count her blessed? Unworthy as she is, that we have brought so worthy a gentleman to be her bridegroom.
Not proud you have, but thankful you have.
How? What is this, chaplogic, proud? And I thank you, and I thank you not. Get thee to church on Thursday, or drag thee on a hurdle thither. Out, you green sickness carrion! Out, you baggage!
Fie! What are you, mad?
Good Father, I beseech you on my knees, hear me with patience, but to speak a word.
Hang thee, young baggage, disobedient wretch. Tell thee what, get thee to church on Thursday, or never after look me in the face. Speak not, reply not, do not answer me, for if you be not, hang, beg, starve, die in the streets, for by my soul I'll never acknowledge thee. Nor what is mine shall never do thee good.
Is there no pity, sitting in the clouds above, that seeing to the bosom of my grief? Oh, sweet my mother, cast me not away.
Talk to me not, for I'll not say a word. Do as thou wilt, for I have done with thee.
Oh God, oh nurse, how shall this be prevented?
I think it best you married with the county wife. He's a lovely gentleman. Romeo's dishclout to him. Be true my very heart. I think you happier in the second match, for it excels you first.
Thou hast comforted me marvelous much. Go in and tell my lady I am gone, having pleased my father to Lawrence's cell to make confession and to be absolved. Out to the friar, to know his remedy. If all else fails, myself have power to die. Weep with me, past hope, past cure, past help.
Oh, Juliet, I already know thy grief. It strains me past the compass of my wits. I hear thou must, in nothing may prorogue it, on Thursday next be married to this county.
Tell me not, friar, that thou be rehearsed of this, unless you tell me how I may prevent it. If in thy wisdom thou canst give no help, do thou but call my resolution wise, and with this knife I'll help it presently. God joined my heart Romeo's, thou our hands, and ere this hand, by thee to Romeo sealed, shall be the label to another deed. Or my true heart with treacherous revolt turn to another, this shall slay them both.
Hold, daughter, do spy a sort of hope. Thou hast the strength of will to slay thyself, and it is likely thou wilt undertake a thing like death to chide away this shame. And if thou darest, I'll give thee remedy.
I will do it without fear or doubt, to live an unstained life to my sweet love.
Hold then, go home, be married. Give consent to marry Paris. Wednesday is tomorrow. Tomorrow night look that thou lie alone. Let not thy nurse lie with thee in thy chamber. Take thou this vial. Being then in bed, this distilling liquor drink thou off. When presently through all thy veins shall run a cold and drowsy humor. For no pulse shall keep his native progress, but surcease. No warmth, no breath shall testify thou livest. The rose in thy cheeks and lips shall fade to paly ashes. Thine eyes' windows fall like death when he shuts up the day of life. And in this borrowed likeness of shrunken death, thou shalt continue for 42 hours, and then awake, as from a pleasant slumber. In the meantime, against thou shalt awake, shall Romeo by my letters know our drift. And hither shall he come, and he and I shall watch thee waking, and that very morning shall Romeo bear thee hence to Mantua.
Give me.
Oh, child, be strong and prosperous in this resolve. I'll send a friar with speed with my letters to thy lord.
Love, give me strength, and strength shall help afford. Farewell, dear father.
What, has my daughter gone to Friar Lawrence?
Aye, forsooth.
Well, he may chance to do some good on her.
See, here she comes from Shrift with Mary.
How now, my headstrong? Where have you been gathered?
Where I have learned me to repent the sin of disobedient opposition to you and your behest, and have enjoined my holy orders to fall prostrate here to beg your pardon. Pardon, I beseech you.
Send for the count. Go tell him of this. I'll have this knotted up tomorrow morning.
Nurse, will you go with me into my closet to help me sort such needful ornaments as you think fit to furnish me tomorrow?
Go, nurse, go with her. We'll to church tomorrow. I'll walk myself to County Paris to prepare him up against tomorrow. My heart is wondrous light.
I don't attire you best, but gentle nurse, I pray that you leave me to myself tonight. What? Are you busy, ho? Need you my help? No, madam. We have called such necessaries as are behooveful for our state to know. So, please you, let me now be left alone. And let the nurse this night sit up with you, for I'm sure you have your hands full all in this so sudden business. Good night. Get thee to bed and rest, for thou hast need. Farewell. God knows when we shall meet again. I have a faint cold fear thrills through my veins and almost freezes up the heat of life. I'll call them back again to comfort me. Nurse! What should she do here? My dismal scene I needs must act alone. What if this mixture do not work at all? How if, when I am laid in the tomb, I wait for the time that Romeo come to redeem me? There's a fearful point. Shall I not then be stifled in the vault, to whose foul mouth no healthsome air breathes in, and then I strangled ere my Romeo comes? Romeo, I come. This do I drink to thee.
cheese and fetch more spices.
They call for dates and quinces in the pastry.
Come, stir, stir, stir. The second cock hath crowed, the curfew bell hath rung, 'tis 3 o'clock. Look to the baked meats, good Angelica, spare not for the cost.
Go, you cock queen, go. Get ye to bed. Faith, you'll be sick tomorrow for this night's watching.
No, not a whit. What, I have watched there now all night for lesser cause, and never been sick.
Aye, you were a mouse up in your time, but I will watch for such watching now.
The county will be here with music straight, for so he said he would. I hear him near. Go, nurse, go waken Juliet. Go and trim her up. I'll go chat with Paris. Aye, make haste, make haste. The bridegroom, he has come already. Make haste, I say.
Mistress! What mistress? Juliet! Last I warned her, she.
Fie, you slug-a-bed. What? Not a word. I needs must wake her. Madam! 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 What? I'll dress in your clothes and down again. Alas! Alas, help! Help! My lady's dead! Oh, well a day that ever I was born!
What noise is here?
Oh, lamentable day!
What has happened?
Look, look, oh, heavy day!
Oh, me. Oh, me. Oh, my child, my only life. Revive. Look up or I will die with thee. Help! Help! Get help!
For shame, bring Juliet forth. Her lord is come.
She's dead! Deceased! She's dead!
Ha! Let me see her. Out, alas, she's cold. Her blood is settled, her joints are stiff. Life and his lips have long been separated. Death lies on her like an untimely frost upon the sweetest flower of the field. Death that has taken her hence to make me wail ties at my tongue and will not let me speak.
Come, is the bride ready to go to church?
Ready to go, but never to return. There she lies, flower as she was, deflowered by him. Death is my son-in-law. Death is my heir. My daughter he hath wedded. I will die and leave him all, life, living, all is death.
Accursed, unhappy, wretched, hateful day. Most miserable hour that e'er time saw in lasting labor of his pilgrimage. But one poor and loving child, had but one thing to find grace and solace in. And cruel death had kept it from my son.
Oh, woeful day! Most lamentable day, most hateful day that ever have I yet to behold. Oh day, oh day, oh day, oh hateful day, never was seen so black a day as this. Oh woeful day, oh woeful day.
Despised, distressed, hated, martyred, killed. Uncomfortable time, why camest thou now to murder our solemnity? Oh child, my soul and not my child, thou art dead. Alack, my child is dead, and with my child my joys are buried. All things that we ordained festival turn from their office the black funeral. Our instruments to melancholy bells, our wedding cheer to a sad burial feast. Our solemn hymns to sullen dirges change. Our bridal flowers serve for a buried corpse, and all things turn them to the contrary.
Sir, go you in, and madam you go with it, to follow this fair course unto her grave. The heavens do lower upon you for some ill. Move them no more by crossing your high will.
I dreamt my lady came and found me dead. Strange dream that gives a dead man leave to think. And breathed such life with kisses in my lips that I revived and was an emperor. News from Verona? How now, Balthazar? Doth thou not bring me news from the friar? How doth my lady? Is my father well? How doth my Juliet? That I ask again, for nothing can be ill if she be well.
And she is well, and nothing can be ill. Her body sleeps in Capel's monument, and her immortal heart with angels' lives. I saw her laid low in her kindred's vault, and presently took post to tell it to you. Oh, pardon me for bringing this ill news.
Is it e'en so? Then I defy these stars! Thou knowest my lodging! Give me ink and paper and hire post horses. I will hence tonight.
I do beseech you, sir. Your looks are pale and wild. We do entwort some misadventure.
No matter. Get thee gone and hire those horses. I will be with thee straight. Well, Juliet, I will lie with thee tonight. Let's see for means. Oh, mischief, thou art swift to enter in the minds of desperate men. I do remember an apothecary, hereabouts he dwells, which late I noted, in tattered weeds, overwhelming grounds, a culling of simples. Being holiday, the beggar's shop is shut. What ho, apothecary?
Who calls so loud?
Come hither, man. I see thou art poor. Hold, there is 40 ducats. Give me a dram of poison.
Such mortal drugs I have, but Mantua's law is dead to any mortal who utter them.
Famine is in thy cheeks. Need and oppression starveth in thine eyes. Contempt and beggary hangs upon thy back. The world is not thy friend, nor the world's law. The world affords no law to make thee rich. So be not poor, but break it. And take this.
My poverty and not my will concedes. Put this in any liquid thing you will, and drink it all. And if you had the strength of 20 men, it would dispatch you straight.
There is thy gold. Works poisons to men's souls, doing more murder in this loathsome world than thou compounds that thou mayst not sell. To Juliet's grave, for there I must use thee.
This same should be the voice of Friar John. Welcome from Mantua. What say Romeo? For if his mind be writ, give me his letter.
Infectious pestilence did reign, sealed up the doors and would not let us forth, so that my speed to Mantua there was stayed.
Who bare my letter then to Romeo?
I could not send it. Here it is again. Nor could a messenger bring it there. So fearful were they of infection.
Unhappy fortune! By my brotherhood, this letter was not nice, but full of charge, of dear import. The neglecting of it may do much danger. Now must I to the monument alone. Within these 3 hours will fair Juliet wake. I will write again to Mantua, and keep her in my cell till Romeo come.
Oh, sweet flower, the flowers thy bridal bed has strewn. The boy whose morning something doth approach. What cursed foot wanders this way tonight to cross my obsequies and true love's rights?
Hold, take this letter. Early in the morning see thou deliver it to my father. Give me the light. Upon thy life I charge thee, whatever thou hearest or seest, stand all aloof.
and do not interrupt me in my course, or by heaven's will I will tear thee joint by joint.
I will be gone, sir, and not trouble you.
So shalt thou show me friendship. Take thou that. Live and be prosperous, and farewell, good fellow. Thou detestable maw, thou womb of death, gorged in the dearest morsel of the earth. Thus, in despite, I will cram thee with more food.
Montague! Can vengeance be pursued further than death? Condemned villain, I do apprehend thee. Come and go with me, for thou must die.
I must indeed, and therefore came I hither. Good gentle youth, tempt not a desperate man. Fly hence and be gone. Oh, be gone. Put not another sin upon my head by urging me to fury. Oh, be gone.
I do defy thy conjuration and apprehend thee for a felon here.
Wilt thou provoke me? Then have at thee, boy. Oh, my love, my wife, death that has sucked the honey of thy breath has had no power yet upon my beauty. Beauty's ensign yet is crimson in thy lips and in thy cheeks, and death's pale flag is not advanced there. Tybalt, liest thou there a bloody sheet? Forgive me, cousin. Ah, Juliet, why art thou yet so fair? Here will I remain. Eyes, look your last. Arms, take your last embrace. And lips, oh, you the doors of breath, seal with a righteous kiss, a dateless bargain to engrossing death. Come, bitter conduct, come, unsavory guide. Thou desperate pilot, now at once run on the dashing rocks, thy seaside weary bark. Here's to my love. Oh, true apothecary, thy drugs are quick. Thus, with a kiss, I die.
Oh, pale, who else? What? Paris too? And steeped in blood. Oh, what unkind hour is guilty of this lamentable chance? The lady stirs.
Comfortable friar, where's my lord? I know very well where I must be, and there I am. Where's my Romeo?
I hear some noise. Lady, come from that nest of death, contagion, and unnatural sleep. A greater power than we can contradict hath thwarted our intents. Come away. Thy husband in thy bosom there lies dead, and Paris too. Come, I'll dispose of thee among a sisterhood of holy nuns. Stay not to question, for the watch is coming. Come, go, good Juliet. I dare no longer stay.
Go, get thee hence, for I will not away. What's this? Close to my true love's hand. Poison, I see, hath been his timeless end. Oh, churl, drunk all and left no friendly drop to help me after. I will kiss thy lips. Haply some poison yet doth hang. Noise? Then I'll be brief. Oh, happy dagger, this is thy sheath. There rest, and let me die.
This adventure is so early up that wakes our person from our morning rest.
Sovereign, here lies the county Paris slain, Romeo dead, and Juliet dead before. Warman, new killed.
Alas, my liege, my wife is dead tonight. My son's exile has stopped his rebel. What further woe conspires against mine age?
Look and thou shalt see, Montague, Capulet. See what a scourge is laid upon, that heaven finds means to kill your joys with love. And I, for winking at your discord too, have lost a brace of kinsmen. All are punished!
Oh, brother Montague,
Give me thy hand. This is my daughter's jointure, for no more can I be thine hand.
I can give you more, for I will brace your statue in pure gold, that while Verona is known, there shall be no figure at such rate be set as thou true and faithful Juliet.
As rich shall Romeo's by his ladies lie, poor sacrifices of our enemy.
A gloomy peace this morning with it brings. The sun for sorrow dare not bow his head. Go hence, to have more talk of these sad things. Some shall be pardoned, and some punished. For never was there a story of more woe than this, of Juliet and her Romeo.